When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a team sitting in the top 5 of the conference standings, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will have the opening possession of the game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, Dave, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So Penn State's offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Rush is on him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Prince. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Roper. It's on target and complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Gonna look downfield again. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
So here comes the Michigan offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Bought a little time, lets it go. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. On the move, he fires. It's complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerbach or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Golden. He's moving out of the pocket. Caught near the sticks, it's Jamison. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Quick strike complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. Looking to throw. Flips it out to the back. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Caught over the middle. It's Jamison. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Offense in a bunch formation. Got it in the middle, it's Prince. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, running back gets the gift. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's LeBoy. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Nittany Lions really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Roper. Got his man. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Nittany Lions are threatening in the red zone. The give to the tailback. Runs through the tackle. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give from the gun. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The Nittany Lions line it up with a 1st and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Jamison. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Got out of trouble and throws. Pulls it in. It's Jamison. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They just keep firing. Now adjusting. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Escapes the pressure going right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw, it's Golden. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Claiborne. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's LeBoy. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man, it's LeBoy. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Caught behind the line. It's Owen. Turning it on. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Grabbed over the middle. It's Prince. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Roper. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Let's it fly. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little farther. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, Dave.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Roper. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And he missed it. No good. After the missed field goal, fellas, still a 13-point ball game. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds a man on the left. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught, it's Jamison. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Pucks it out of the air. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. He's going to take off. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Owen. You can dance around and look for space, or you can throw the stiff arm at him. He gets it out to the 17. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Now facing third and short from their own 17. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass, it's Roper. Flips it out in the flat. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Here's a return from midfield. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Leaves it with the running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Wolverines in a good spot here with second and short. Keep it on the ground. There he goes. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it.
Sneak gets it done.
So nice to have the run game, so nice to trust in it, so nice to cut this game to a one-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They go to the ground. He breaks a tackle. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Roper. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. The Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
Yeah, and you just think about guys that just look great in their unis. Big, strong. Aiden Hutchinson, Ojabo. A lot of these guys in the recent history, just they know how to get after the quarterbacks and make their life miserable.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it in the middle, it's Prince. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Owen. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They march to the end zone the last time they had it. Do it again, and they'll be on top. They'll give it to the back. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They tried to turn the corner on him, but the defense was ready, and they knocked him down for a loss. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. On the run, fires downfield. Complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
That is an unbelievable play by the offense. Not only do you convert 3rd down, not only do you convert 3rd and long, but you get an explosive play that now sets you up on the opponent's goal line, 1st and goal. Wow.
And the Wolverines trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Making side adjustments here. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. To the air, it's Golden. Lets it go to the end zone. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He goes down after the ground. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the back. Got the 1st down and more. You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. The Nittany Lions, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's LeBoy. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Last completion move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. His drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Claiborne. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Wolverines. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Roper. Slings it. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Going the other way, he's got room. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
So here comes the Michigan offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
They'll go to the air. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take it back. And they get him on the ground. They get the turnover. They get a chunk of yards, and they are in business. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low, And the offensive linemen, they have no chance.
Intercepted for the 11th time.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. And they just got to make more plays.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. To the air, it's Golden. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. Here comes the heat. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on fourth down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly complete. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Makes a catch at the 15. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You can tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. To the air, it's Golden. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion.
What a throw on first down on the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to...
Breaks into the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
The quarterback sneak, looking to eke out a few yards. Scores on the sneak.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point gives him a 1-point lead here in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Shoots it to the left. He makes the catch. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Owen.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew that he had the slant throw right in behind it.
Got it behind the line. It's Prince. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Motion from the back. Wants to throw. It's Roper. Caught close to the marker. It's Claiborne. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. It'll be a draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. And this to take the lead, and it's getting late. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they have surged on top here in the final 2 minutes.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. Turning it on! And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Throws it back. Oh, they're after him. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down and run. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. Game on the line. Offense has the ball. Down one score. Time winding down. What is better than this? Tight end finds a soft spot. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. Buys a little extra time. Touchdown, Michigan! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the 4th. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Claiborne. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Roper. Catch in the middle, it's Owen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Makes the catch. It's Prince. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Last chance coming up. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the offense falls on the football, but they are short of the line to gain. It'll be a turnover on downs. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.